I always say the decisions I make, I live with them, and that there's always going to be something you can correct them or ways that you can do better. And at the end of that day, I'm going to live with them. And that was by LeBron James during May 6, 2013, after his Game 1 performance in the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Chicago Bulls. And the reason that this quote resonates with me today is because it kind of emphasizes the best part of making our choices, and that's once we've made them, it's over for that. And throughout life, we're going to make a lot of those choices where the decisions that I've made, whether it's something small or it's something like really big, that it's always just going to have to shape me, whether it be for my past, my present, or something for my future. And that's going to lead me into, in this speech, I'm going to share how this Pokemon card, this MacBook, and then this pamphlet right here represents my past, present, and future. And for right now, I'm going to start with this Pokemon card. And so even though it's really small and it's very tiny, it still meant a lot when I made the decision to buy a pack of Pokemon cards when I was, let's say, 4. That was wrong. When I was 7 years old. And it was so important for me because all this did was bring me immense happiness while I was at the lunch table in my elementary school. And that decision will stick with me for the rest of my life because it gave me something as a hobby to do when I was a kid. And it's something that I love doing. And I think that aspect of finding something that you love doing is really important when it comes to making decisions. And so the next thing I'm going to talk about is going to be something that shaped my present and my decisions, which would be this MacBook. And the reason I decided to get this MacBook is the decision to continue my studies in college. And since right now in the present, making decisions has been one of the most difficult times of my life, it's tested my resilience towards anything regarding school, regarding responsibilities. And this MacBook has given me ways to make corrections on some of the decisions I've made. So I'm very thankful for this decision, and I think it's going to help me out a lot in the future. And then my last item that's going to showcase my future has to do with this Lakers pamphlet. And if you flip through this page, you'll see a bunch of teammates. And this decision for me and how it's going to shape my future is because in the future, I want to do something where I'm in a team where these decisions that I've made will highly impact high decision making, where my decision will mean so much to other people, and I want to be able to live with these decisions that eventually make a great difference in whatever I do in the future. Even if it's not clear right now, something that I want to do is involved with the Lakers organization. So that whole thing would have me provided as a team in a team setting and making decisions as a team that we all have to rely on. And even if I do make a mistake with that, I have to live on with it and then correct that mistake to help my teammates in the future. And in summary, the Pokemon card reflects the decision of joy that I had. The MacBook recognizes the decision I made to stay determined and have responsibilities. Whether I make good decisions on my responsibilities or bad decisions, I still have to live with them and learn from them. Especially this is a time of learning, so that I would say is my most important one. And then this pamphlet of Lakers that recognizes Laker teammates and how they have bonded throughout this season as a team shows that I have to learn to make decisions that can contribute towards teammates and make them be able to do the best that they can do. And this all reflects back to LeBron because LeBron, and his quote, he recognized that as a team and as a leader, he had to do things that allowed him to contribute towards that teamwork. He had to do things where he can continue to grow his team for the rest of those games. So that's why I thought that quote was so impactful because going forward, it's something to live by where I'm going to make bad choices and I'm going to make this or I'm going to make good choices, but either those good or bad choices are something that I have to live by, and little by little I can correct and tweak them and learn from them. So it's mostly about the past experience. And thank you.